The mountains must be rich, you know. Looks a bit rickety.
It's built for a team. One man alone should be fine. Should be.
Won't budge.
A tangle of rope work blocks it up. You can't climb, but I can get us up there. Not a pleasant way to die.
There's a pleasant way to die, is there?
We need to do this together. Almost there. The lift should be freed now.
These beams look fragile. Will they hold?
Would you rather climb?
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be here to begin with. Snow. Have we climbed higher or has the weather gotten colder?
The nightmare is at work. She's likely using the weather in New Eden to further isolate its people.
And once the curse is lifted, the snow will disappear.
I think so. Careful. They mean business now.
Have some of this. Die, you bastard.
Did you hear that?
Yes. Nearby.
Bloody mongrel!
Outrun a ghost. It's up to no good.
Pulling a fly one.
Come back here. Crows incoming.
Hate those things.
Wasn't your first, won't be your last.
Aye, thank you. These body parts scream manifest my spectre. Himi sho marhunimish. Did I just do the wrong ritual? Picking up something spectral nearby.
You've excelled of late, and you haven't crowed about it once.
Had your doubts, did you?
Don't get cocky. There's always more to learn. Key thing about a scourge?
A scourge is made of many spectres merged.
Not always. A harvester, for example, is a scourge born of a single spectre. A scourge will always seek a new physical body, often made of different materials. Very poor. Perhaps you'd prefer an easier question? On the nature of a ghost, perhaps?
Ghosts have ties, objects through which they're bound to someone living.
You are the opposite of Charles. Good at the practical, terrible at the academic. I hope it's enough.
Do you hear that?
Over here. A peaceful place in different times.
Before the nightmare's influence, you mean?
Let's reach the fort and a fire and warm you up.
Something's nearby.
Where is it? Trouble ahead. Spectres are attacking the fort.
Seek no ground! Hold fire! That fellow's not dead!
You're in its sights, Red.
Hold your fire!
Bastard!
Away with you!
You're in its sights, Red.
Last one, yeah.
Hold there! None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McRaith. I'm obviously a banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
Your business is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evident, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come in.
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
Name's Andrew White. You seem a pleasant fellow. I like a Scot, me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend. Listen, mate, folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders. Either priests or Pennington would have my guts, and I fancy neither.
Bennington knows me. He'll know I can help.
I'm sure he does. But put one dead man down, and 3 come back next day. Round here, sweet victory fast turns bitter. Bottom line is, the captain is indisposed, and I'll not add your complications to the pile. Now, you want to lend a hand? Mrs. Priest and her party are overdue. You can't miss the outpost, it looks out across the valley. If you could find her, and make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely gain her favor. And favor, as they say, opens doors.
Get in a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right. I can do that.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
How holds the fort?
How holds the fort? Precariously, that's how. Our strength dwindles. Praise to... well,
It's deep.
Heard any good scuttle lately?
the dead are coming, and you want to gossip.
Right.
Find out.
I'll try. Soon as I take care of the Spectre's nest, I'll go looking for the outpost.
This is pointless.
Death knocks at their gates. No wonder they won't open.
They don't have a choice. Another attack may overrun them.
The nest might be near. There's a trail to follow in the snow. More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, boys.
Get the hell out of there! I think I heard the sound of a gun coming.
the sound of a corpse dropping itself. Spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
Let's get back up.
Too soft. Get in his face. That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
That should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest. Looks like you're walking.
Looks like.
I wonder how many there are in the fort.
Fewer by the day, I'll wager. Still, better to be inside than out.
This one's protected.
The mountain is awash with spectres.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Help us, please. We have a survivor. Come.
I suppose we should follow.
Aye, he said survivor. Let's hurry.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way.
According to our map, the treasure can't be far.
Get back up. Hurry! She's being overrun! Come on!
Now this place looks like the drawings on the map.
My bolt is shot!
Behind you!
Another inside.
I'm fine. Stop fussing. A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McRaith.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
7 years. Why come back now?
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian is back. Now, when I need him most.
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone,
You're well.
We have lost many of our comrades.
Pennington did this while monsters were in...
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined. They were dark times. Hard time. A second in command, Sebastian volunteered, and now the forsaken.
Who would blame them?
Captain Pennington. We have. I'm afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it.
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, he said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
My sympathy.
This for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end. You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me. Open the gates!
Priest! What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap? May God have mercy on their souls.
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out, no hope, no way in. No time at all.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McRaith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McRaith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain.
A waste of effort,
Hardly.
for the sake of what? For the dead will come. Our throats will feel.
It is if you will not act.
You're the offer.
You sound like she has changed. Though I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene as she'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defence is...
How do things...
little has changed. The clock of our extinction. We may no more defeat the...
Folk have little...
I've heard the whisper. We hold to the last.
Well, that's something.
I fail to see...
How unfortunate.
Fair to say your tactical retreat from...
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed on everything. Millsmith gathered the board and the governor let the affair flock to him.
The governor is no more. His son takes charge. They rebuild as best they can.
Little Lammy Haskell, may the vacuous peak.
I crossed paths with the new Smith party.
Shame. She had a proper... The lumps and bumps can smooth themselves. I have a...
Why did you come to New...
Far from the many wars we fight, you mean? I'd shot enough Frenchmen and more than enough Indian.
Did no one come with you?
Keep to your business.
It's just, there's a portrait hanging...
I had a wife and daughter. I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive.
I thought that too.
If ever I do tell.
Permission to...
And if I...
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the king's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it.
On the one hand, a captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful spectres.
Behind all the shit, there's something else. Something darker. Could be worse. Could be underground.
Banishers. May I have a word?
Helen, something wrong?
Apologies for disturbing your rest. I'm afraid it can't wait. What did you think of the captain?
I saw an officer alone. A proud man turned to stone, perhaps by years of war. I saw a broken man.
I did not see the tyrant.
Inaction is tyranny. He will not act.
I do not disagree.
I too was a soldier.
Leave Penny. You. I would like you.
And while...
When the mine.
Where do we go?
There is a second tunnel into the mines. The entryway was warped. Getting there will not be easy, but the barricade should fall without.
Underground again.
If it soothes you, I too am taking a significant risk. The captain has a pen some years ago in New Eden Town. The captain locked up an innocent woman. A fate I wish to avoid.
Pennington the jailer.
I was away from New Eden Town at the time. Rumours said she was a witch, I later heard. And so too did the captain. The court agreed. Who knows what urges drove the captain then? He is a secretive man, and all.
How goes it?
I'm not sure. I had never let go. My husband died, and if each worthwhile thing.
Love is...
I tried.
All things are...
Yes, let us.
Is it your belief?
What else? How
Much...
The folk deserve better. I came with Sebastian Cook, and here.
We should go.
Then it's a take the hoist to the waterfall near the outpost you first found. Keep your wit.